Chapter 2 The Spiral Obsession, Part 2. What is it? The smoke from the cremation. This must be a bad omen. Yuri. Suichi, that's father's ashes. It's swirling down towards the water. Oh, fuck. Look, the smoke is settling. It's swirling down towards the water. It's going into Dragonfly Pond. The pond in the center of town. It's too strange. Dragonfly Pond is right behind our house, right next door. Ah, please stop it, dear. Go away. Mrs. Seattle. Mrs. Sato, please. Mom, you have to calm calm down. Shuichi, that's your father. No, this is just a coincidence. But look over there. The drifting smoke, for a split second, became the face of Shuichi's father. Yeah. Yeah. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. Mom, somebody called ambulance. Ew. Kurozu Hospital. No, don't let him near me. Ah. Please, Mrs. Sato. Doctor will come soon. The doctor will come soon. No. In the sky. The spiral. Spiral. Take it away. Mrs. Sato. And so Shuichi's mother, developed an extreme phobia of spirals. She was hospitalized. Her phobia worsened to the point where she couldn't eat solid food. Another spiral. Another one. She became terrified of curling hair, or even her own hair in a bun. So she shaved her head. And then, no! As soon as she realized her fingerprints had spirals, she cut the skin from her fingers and toes. It's like a fucked up Dr. Seuss book. Shuichi told me, to my mother, every spiral looks like my father when we found him dead. But he's not dead. And he looks at her and he says, Yuki, dear, come join me in the spiral. She's completely delusional. I wear this hat and gloves so she won't see my fingertips or the whorls in my hair. The doctors and nurses are being careful too. Thanks to these precautions, she seems to be calming down. She got rid of all the spirals in her body. Now we just have to cure her of this phobia. Director, how are you feeling today, Mrs. Sato? Pretty good, Doctor. Are you still afraid of spirals? Yes, I am. I see. Then how about this? I'd like to take you for observation to the Midoriyamashi psychiatric ward. I don't know about that hospital. Shuichi, is something wrong? I highly recommend them. You shouldn't be afraid of the stigma of staying at a psychiatric ward. There's absolutely nothing to fear. Also, ossicles, semicircular canals, cranial nerves, eardrum, eustachian tube, cochlear. What do you think, Shuichi? Shuichi? What's wrong with you? Shuichi? Huh? Irk. Oh, sorry. Something on this wall that bothers you? Oh, no. It's nothing, doctor. What's the matter? You can be so strange. 103 Yuki Sato. I don't want to go to Midoriyama. That was where we were going to take your father. But you should go where they have special facilities. Don't you want to get better? You don't want to keep hurting yourself, do you? Of course not. I mean, of course, but I won't hurt myself anymore. I took all the spirals off my body. Yeah, that's true. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh, it's the 5 o'clock siren. I hate that sound. It just pierces through my ears. Kiri, my mother doesn't realize, and hopefully she never will. Huh? Realize what? I thought that hair and fingerprints were the only spirals on the human body. But there's more. There's the sensor for sound, the cochlea in the inner ear. I saw it in the doctor's office with the anatomical chart on the wall. It's probably the most obvious spiral in the human body. What will she do if she finds out there's a spiral inside her? No one can tell, but she cut off the tips of her fingers. Kurozu Hospital. 103. Zzz. Zzz. Flip. Ship. Flip. Ship. Huh? Push. Ah! Plish. No. Thud. Whoosh. Vunch. Ah. Yuki, dear, come join me in the spiral. No. Why do you hate the spiral so? You still have them in your body? You still have them in your body. Ah, I want to crawl into your ears so badly. I want to curl up inside you and sleep there, deep inside your ears. Kia! Mother, they said you screamed last night. Kurozu Hospital. Did something happen? Miss Sato, are you feeling better? Mrs. Sato, it's time to take your temperature. How are you feeling? I was wondering. Yes? What's inside the human ear? What? The ear? Yes. Don't tell me there's a spiral. A spiral? Of course not. Really? Yes. Is it really true? I wonder. You heard the nurse. She can't be lying. Go back to your room, Mother. Your leg hasn't healed yet. emergency exit. Wasn't there an anatomical chart in the director's room? I want to check it. Mother, the director's a busy man. Stop it, Mother. Let me go, Shuichi. Doctor, let me see your anatomical charts. Mother, hey, the doctor, what happened to the one that was here? Oh, that was outdated, so I threw it out. What? Then let me ask you, is there a spiral in the human ear? A spiral in the ear? I've never heard of such a thing. Really? Then give me proof. Show me another chart. I'm sorry, Mrs. Sato, but that's the only one I had. You're lying. Don't tell me there isn't a single chart in one of these books. Check. I need to look. Whoop, whap. Mother, that's enough. Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. The doctor told you there isn't, all right? But Shuichi, last night, your father said something very strange about my ears. Dad is dead. You were dreaming. Let's go back to your room, Director. All right. Good thing I took the chart down. Thank you, Doctor. We need to have a specialist treat her as soon as possible. Otherwise, as you said, she's in danger. Kuruzu Hospital. Mrs. Sato, this is your last night on IV. As the director said, tomorrow you'll be transferred to Midoriyama-shi. Go get some rest tonight, okay? Good night. Thank you. Good night. Chud. Sure. No. There are spirals in your ears. Blub. Rip. Ugh. There are spirals. Wing. Crash. Tip. Ugh. There are spirals in your ears. I can still hear him. It's in my ears. He's in my ears. He slid into the spirals in my ears. No. I'll get them out. Grip. Shuichi's mother was haunted by spirals until the moment she died. I'm spinning. My body. Spiral. By stabbing her ears, she destroyed not only her hearing but her sense of balance. As a result, she was in a constant state of vertigo. No, I don't want to become a spiral. On the day of her funeral, as her body was burned, another black spiral emerged in the sky above our town.